overall 7 contestants 0, both for production, and next part, Sakura Succubus 5. So we're gonna left off exactly where we left. We're gonna start up where exactly where we left off last time. With this girl on TV and playing a game against Hifumi, which battling for a title of queen, apparently. Yeah, that's some better thumbs up. What going on, but if you really want to know what's going on, you should check the episode before this, because I'm not gonna manage to do it any other way. The woman who faces me staring intently at the cards. Her has pale skin, almost milky white, and very fair, very blonde hair. She is none other than Stephanie Sophie Maria Isabel of Astoria. Now that's a mouthful. Yeah. A genuine, legitimate princess who hails from Astoria. Is there even any place called Astoria? It sounds like a fairy tale place. But maybe there is. I'm not very good at geographics. Astoria is a small-ish country that borders Germany. Okay, I'm pretty sure that don't exist. If it actually is a borderline border to Germany, I know all countries border to Germany, and well, Astoria definitely don't exist. But maybe I know it by some other name. And the Netherlands. It's known for its verdant of forest, its fairly cold climate, particularly in the winter, and its charming fairy tale-like architecture. Yeah, it's a fairy tale then. It must be. The country boasts about 3 million residents, which makes it even more sparsely populated than Denmark. It's not a big country, but by any means, but it's not completely unheard of. Well, maybe it's actually Luxembourg then, but they just changed the name in this just to not. Because Luxembourg, it's only has one big city, and it's I don't know the exact population, but it's not over 10 million. I'm very sure it's under 10 million, and it only has one really big city, and all others are smaller cities, and so on. I know a little about it in passing. Though granted, I did wind up doing a bunch of research about it on my phone just now, about discovering that the female opponent in this game is the princess of a said country. I never knew, for example, that Astoria capital was called Rosenborg. Okay, it's definitely Luxembourg. It must be Luxembourg because of that. That's a hint to that. So it must be that then, so, well, it's Luxembourg no matter what we run across now, I think. Or that its primary export is textiles, but I'm getting off topic here. I should be focusing on Hifumi competition rather than researching a small, little-known European country. I pray for Hifumi's string of good luck to hold, yet flower petals are... Oh. This time the princess is able to swipe a card from Hifumi's side of the field. She takes it, scattering other cards in her wake, then beams brightly. I did it! I finally did it! Alright, I'm going to make a proper comeback now. Just you wait, Yamato Hifumi. I'm not dedicated hours of my life to learning the art of Karuta for nothing. I might be trailing behind you at the present, but this small victory should secure my eventual triumph. Oh. Yeah, I guess I should have figured. She laughed like that. It must come with her territory, given Stephanie is a princess and all. Even though it's impressive Stephanie's Japanese is so faultless. I can understand her just as well as I would a native. She must have been studying. As far as I'm aware, Japanese isn't a widely spoken language in Astoria. I believe the national language is Dutch, though German does lag too far behind. I do actually want to learn Japanese. I know little more than people naturally know. I mean, I know one word translation that most people don't know. But I can't say it because I do not know how hard YouTube is on my case right now, so I can't say it just in case. I can't speak a lick of Dutch or German myself, but I can imagine they share that many similarities with Japanese. Stephanie is at an obvious disadvantage in this tournament given the language barrier. Karuta, unlike chess, is a game that relies heavily upon language. To be good at it in any capacity, you first got to memorize a lot of old Japanese poems, then listen to them as they are recited back to you. I would be able to memorize all the poetry on the Karuta cards, and I studied some of these poems back in high school. Stephanie must have been serious about Karuta to have poured so much time and effort into so obscure a sport. Karuta is not even that popular in Japan, let alone Europe. I'm impressed. Stephanie is the clear underdog in this competition, but still she is giving it her all. Now I wonder who I want to see with the most. Well, technically we only know the bare minimum of Stephanie, and technically in this story Hifumi is, well, technically not the legally your wife, but she is kind of the wife character in this, so Hifumi obviously. That should go without saying. Obviously, since I'm so close to Hifumi, I want her to emerge as the victor. I can't exactly root for Stephanie, not when I hardly know her. Still, Stephanie is working very hard. She's determined to score a victory from the yards of defeat, yet the eightfold sherry? There. Hifumi reaches out and then smacks the card into the air with a dramatic flourish. Hifumi's expression as she adds the winning card to her pile is one of composed quiet confidence. I know that was the first picture we saw, so that's why I continue reading. Stephanie's earlier victory must have been a fluke. Hifumi seems determined now to halt her effort in accruing further points. Hifumi and Stephanie's fierce competition continues to wear on, but alas, over Mika's plane. How do you pronounce that? I mean, I don't know how to pronounce that. E-I. I mean, I can't figure out how to pronounce that correctly, because it cannot be E. It sounds like I just swallowed a bird that for some reason flew into my mouth and I screeched for help. Hifumi's right arm swoops down and she knocks aside yet another card. Hifumi's movements are so swift, Stephanie had scarcely any time to react. One moment the game was still up in the air, the winner undecided. Now, however, Hifumi has taken such an overwhelming advantage it would be impossible for Stephanie to best her. Hifumi has taken too many cards. She's won. That was a wonderful game. Hifumi speaks thus with a gentle smile like that of a freshly picked flower. Thank you for indulging me, Your Highness. You put up a formidable fight, but in the end you were not able to oust me from my position. Still, I admire your efforts. I look forward to playing against you again sometime, should that prove to be agreeable for you, of course. What? Oh my. Stephanie stares at Hifumi, her eyes wide as goose eggs, still kneeling upon the tatami. Her expression is one of black disbelief. For several seconds before, at the long last, the knowledge of her loss sinks in. Well, she has a sprite, which means she will be more in this story, which means she might as well be a succubus. Of course, in that belief, I wonder how her succubus form looks, because I know the succubus form was of everyone, but if she's also a succubus, I don't know her form. I mean, what was her name? Damn it, I don't know her name. Yeah, oh wait, Hazel. It took a long time before I found out Hazel's succubus form, but we did find it out, so we know everyone's succubus form, and now we're gonna keep on going in here and hope we find out hers. Her lower lip began to quiver. I worried briefly that the story princess might begin to bawl in live television, but instead, that was incredible. I can see why you have been the reigning queen of Karuta for so many years, Miss Yamamoto. I am in a way before your talents, which far eclipses my own. As irritating as this loss is, I will accept it in good faith. I am glad if I had to be bested, so it was by your expert hands. Miss Yamamoto. No, mistress. Mistress? Oh my. Well, that's the second picture, so at least that was all I have for Sakura Succubus 5 this time. That's it, like I said. See you next time. Bye bye.